Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
I came in a bit before the opening set. I took the bet, I know the rest is good, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I can scarce get by on second breaths between the breaths. Now it's 1 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing in between each rest, but I'm not going to cave, I guess. I made it, yeah. I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feel that I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. I'm sitting on the 501, a moment's rest, glacial pace, I won't lose faith. Maybe if I stay around the rest to prove myself, I still save face. Now we're on our way before I quit at 9:30. Can't get out of this, you know, I've lost that little time. I guess I'll make it, yeah. I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. So I walked out the back before the second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest, that's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay.
Hello everyone, how you doing? We have a slightly different camera angle, and also my hair's a mess. I don't know what it's doing today, but we're here. I edited my camera angle slightly because it allows for your it allows for you to see Alune better. See now, okay, so this is my mic arm, right? And now with this camera angle, it doesn't cover part of her, so now you can witness Alune in all of her glory. She is currently, she's kind of a ball right now, it's very cute. Time for roll call. Hello Ruin, hello Ham, hello Kishu, how you guys doing? Ruin, thank you so much, you're an absolute sweetheart, you're a shining star if you ask me. I hope you feel better after your surgery. That's kind of, I don't want to say it's funny, but it's kind of crazy that we're both, kind of going through it medically, so I hope you feel better soon. Please keep me posted. That's why I've kind of been absent. I've been apologizing to all my streaming friends because I haven't really had a chance to watch anyone's streams for the past 2 weeks, because I've had 3 surgeries in the span of like 2 weeks, so I've not, there was a long period of time, I say a long period of time, about, I don't know, a week or so, where I couldn't go on my computer, and yeah, I could use Twitch mobile, but I was kind of you know, busy with other stuff. But my doctors were like, you can't even sit at a desk. So, we're back though. We're back. Back and better than ever. Listen, here's the thing, right? Health is important, but mental health is important too, and what keeps my mental health good is streaming. So it's a balance. It's a balancing act. I'm sure you understand, right? But especially with me as someone who's kind of a bit of a workaholic, if I don't work, my mental declines, but if I work too much, my physical declines, so it is a constant balancing act. Sorry by the way, there's no light on my face. We have stopped using the key light, and I'm thinking about using my key light again, but moving it, because it was giving me migraines, so we'll see how that goes. How is everyone though? How is everyone's weekends going now? For Pokemon today, we have to beat up Mega Banette and Mega Beedrill, and I heard that Mega Banette is kinda rough. Some of you guys were saying it's kinda rough. In terms of answers to these Pokemon, we do have Aloon here, who I think we're probably gonna use for Mega Banette, and then for Mega Beedrill, we've got options. I think maybe Gallade or Cran will be good there. We do have Mawile as well, actually, for Banette, so I think we'll be fine. Now, when it comes to Mega Stones, I think we need to just keep checking back at Quasartico every time we progress the story, and they should have more Mega Stones for us. So then hopefully we can get our Mawilite, Galadite, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. The stones for these three. Beyond that, I've heard we can actually catch a Scrafty. Now, I've heard that they're on rooftops. There are many rooftops. There are many rooftops here in Lumio City. So, I think we might just take a little peek at where to find them via the internet, if you guys are cool with that, because that will be our last party member. So I'm just gonna check where we can get Scrafty. Hi mom, how are you? Okay, someone in chat lied to me. Someone in chat lied to me big time. It is not on rooftops. Nor are we anywhere close to it. I don't think we're close to it, judging by what it said. It said Wild Zone 20. Alright, so I don't know who told me rooftops, but that is unfortunate. Alright, so we're not going to be getting our final party member for a while, and until then, I guess For Alligator can fill in. I don't know. I don't think we should go filling in the slot with anyone else, like anyone new, because we're, you know, going to be getting Scrafty. So, that being said, I think Beedrill is probably our next course of action. Given that I heard Banette is kind of difficult, so I think we'll just get right to it. I don't see the sense in putting it off. In between, we'll take breaks and hang out the wild zones, try to finish them up. That's pretty much how I've been handling it. I'll do a story quest, pick up a couple Pokemon from the wild zone, do another story quest, etc. Knowing that Scrafty is, where should I teleport to? I think here's fine. Given that Scrafty is not going to be until Wild Zone 20, I'm kind of trying to push the storyline a little bit. Because I do know we have a very, you know, faithful chatter who really wants us to get a Scrafty, so I'm gonna do my best. Alright, so it's up, is it in here? Is it up on the roof? Okay, I think it's up on the roof. don't actually think I've been to this part of the city. Okay, yes, I see our friend right up there. Just need to find a ladder. There's a ladder here, but I don't know if it connects. We'll take a look. Oh, there's the ladder that we're looking for. It looked like it was over here. Let me take a quick run around the building, see if we can find a way. I did spot a ladder. Oh, here. This looks like supposed to go. Pull out Diggersby real quick. I feel like at the beginning of the game, like the first one, maybe the first 1 or 2 streams, that I didn't know to just get rid of all those rocks and things because I had assumed that they respawned, but I'm pretty sure they don't, which thank goodness because that would be really annoying. But because of that, I think I haven't really done my due diligence in getting rid of all of them. Okay, I think I did not go to the right ladder. There's a ladder up there. Man, it's getting to these alpha Pokemon that, or Mega Pokemon I should say, that's the problem. And someone did say that in chat. They said it's navigating to them that's the most annoying part. Alright, let's take a look at the other side of the building. But yeah, I will get the lighting situated. I do apologize. The migraines have been bad. I know that you guys have been very, very understanding of that, and I do appreciate it. Obviously, I think it's to be expected that everyone would say, "Hey, don't give yourself a migraine," right? But I value lighting. I value production quality. So I'm gonna do my best to maybe just move the key light. And some people have said we'll try making it dimmer, right? It was already as dim as it can go. The dimmest setting on key lights is generally still pretty bright. This looks promising. I actually really like this area. We might want to explore around here a little bit. Where are we on the map? Okay, south of Zone 2. I was right, it is this building over here. Okay, so I do think we're on the wrong building. It's this building to our right. Man, there's something about the Trubbish just sitting around with the trash that makes me sad. I mean, I get that that's kind of their whole shtick, but... they just look sad. Am I crazy? Okay, so I think we have to go up another building to get to the top of this building. which in turn gets us on top of the building that we need to go to. I'll admit, I feel like they did a really nice job of making, I don't know, just map design for this game. It can get a little bit confusing, but I think it's for a purpose, right? You don't want everything to be completely straightforward. See, we have to get on top of that building because there's the bridge. Alright, let's get back up here, get a good view. Listen, I'll get there eventually. I'll get there when I get there. Until then, Mega Beedra will terrorize the town. Okay, so looking from here, right? There's a ladder up there too. Okay, so there's a ladder on that building. I'm losing my mind, man. Okay, I think it's that building. And then we go up this ladder, around, and then down. I'm pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure that's it. So it's this building we want to get on top of. Once we get some more ways of navigating, I think that'll be nice. Maybe a hover of some sort. I don't think we're going to... here we go. Wait, we've been to this ladder. Okay, let's explore around this area, though. I think this is it. Did I not go up this ladder? Anyway, more mobility is going to be great. I don't think we're going to get the ability to really fly beyond, you know, our teleporting to fast travels. Fast travel spots, but we'll probably get a hover of some kind or a glide. There's a ladder there too, man. This is gonna be tougher than I expected. That's okay. Let's head over here because we haven't done that yet. Kinda just traps us down there, though. ARAM is only so entertaining. Are you getting bored, Kishu? Is this a safe space for some advice? Sure, Yasmin, of course. How you doing? How's your weekend going? Hyper bored? That was I don't want to say that was fast, but that was sudden, Kishu. You went out to eat with some friends. Our mutual friend who didn't come with us texted you saying that your presence overwhelms them. He also listened to you and said you need to stay away from our mutual friends unless they approach first, because apparently they can't act like themselves when you're around. What? We used to be really close. We'd go out to eat and do fun things together. Then one day it just changed. I used to walk her to work and really enjoyed her company. She's the one that introduced you to our friend group. Huh. Interesting. Well, Yasmin, that doesn't sound like it's a reflection of you, given that it was such an abrupt change. It sounds like it was a reflection of your friend. Our mutual friend knows her really well, so don't want to make the situation worse or upset with your presence. No, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes confrontation is not the answer. Huh, well, I think that's up to you. I think you need boundaries as well, right? Decide how it is you want to be treated, and then decide, is it worth, you know, expressing these boundaries to them? Would they be receptive to my boundaries? And if not, maybe cut the friendship off. I would start with figuring out your boundaries about how you want to be treated, and then decide how to approach that with your friends. That's what I would recommend, in my very unprofessional opinion. Guys, how do we get up to this rooftop? Maybe here? Yeah, of course. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I know that boundaries are kind of, hot topic these days. Everyone talks about them, but I've really learned the importance of them as well. And if someone doesn't respect them, despite you asking them to, that really shows what kind of person they are and how much they actually value you. I'm someone who is always working on boundaries because historically and even now I have been and am a doormat. So I do my best to establish boundaries up front and hope that people will respect them. And if they don't, it kind of sucks because I suck at standing up for myself. But that's what I recommend, figuring out how it is you want to be treated and finding people who are willing to treat you that way or are able to treat you that way. And some people aren't able to. Oh my god, it was on the roof of Hotel Z. I just remembered. It's up here. I forgot it was on the roof of Hotel Z. Let's see, how long have I been doing that? Longer than I care to admit. Okay, it's fine. We're there now. We're there now, it's fine. We just wanted to take a little, stroll. You must be getting used to dashing across the rooftops of Lumios now, right? Tawny was just watching me suffer. Well, let me teach you a special technique that'll take your roof running to whole new places. See? What'd I tell you? Right on time. It's called the Roto Glide. When falling from someplace high, you can press A to Roto Glide. Roto Gliding uses a short burst of the Rotom phone's safe landing mode to give you a momentary lift, letting you move while in midair. Go ahead and try gliding over to that rooftop across the way. Hi Turtley, how are you? I'm happy you made it. Turtley, I found out some really sad news. I don't think I'm gonna get Scraggy for a really long time. So how do I do this? Oh, that's sick. Not endgame Scraggy, so, spoiler. I looked it up because somebody in chat said I could just get Scraggy off the roofs. They were lying to me. So I looked it up, and it says Wild Area 20. I currently have Wild Area 13 unlocked. That being said, I don't know when we unlock 20. I don't know if it's going to be that long. I've heard that the story's short, and maybe it'll, you know, open up a lot for us. I don't know. I can't say. Nice going. Wait one sec. I'll swing on over to. Being able to reach new places ought to make it easier for us to find all these rogue, mega-evolving Pokemon around town. Speaking of which, Beedrill is right over there. Let's go, Icarus, quick. Oh, alright, how do we get there? Okay, we're going this way probably. I've gotten my bearings, it just took me a minute. All these railings, man. Okay, I think they want me to... Do I have to go... Okay, I think I have to go this way and jump off onto that gray roof. Can I get up there? Actually, I don't think I can. Dude, my trainer's so immobile, I can't deal with this. Like, I feel like I should be able to jump up here. Yeah, I think I screwed up. Let's go back to Hotel Z. That's the one thing is the sort of, I don't want to say one ways, but they kind of end up being one ways because you jump down and then you can't jump back up. Okay, I think it's actually. Is it over this way? It's over this way. It's over this way. My greatest enemy, knee-high wall. Ain't that the truth? How you doing? How is your weekend going? Yeah, but slanted jumps? Oh yeah, we got those, right? The little slanted roofs, those are fine. Ew. I don't like the sound of walking on spider webs. Alright, so I think we're mainly going to use Absol, Alun, and Kishu here. No, that's for Bennett. Oh right, we're facing Beedrill. For Beedrill? Maybe Cran, we'll see how it goes. I'm guessing this is the Beedrill we're after? It looks like it's gonna Rogue Mega Evolve any minute now. Must be in a lot of pain. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Wonder how long the stream streak can go? I imagine infinite? I don't know. I'm sure people are gonna find that out. No crap, Sherlock. Remember to watch how your opponent moves and figure out the best way to avoid its attacks. The music for these fights is good, I agree. Oh, there's little Kakunas here? Oh, jeez. Should we kill the ads? Oh, they're only level 7. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know he was gonna do more. Oh no, this is not good. Alright, we can Mega here. Yes, I got my Electros. I do want to get one that is alpha though, so at some point I'm gonna do that. We should heal up. Hi Sala, how's it going? You were at your local bookstore and you saw a Myrtle book there? Let's go, Turtley. Did you pick it up? That battle was actually really fun. I enjoyed that. For Alligator did great. Buddy, for Alligator was not in that fight. You would have if it wasn't 40% cheaper. 40% off is good, especially for that book. It's not that expensive to begin with. Here, I'll make sure everyone's all healthy. Alright, now we fight Mega Bennett. Now go take care of the other rogue Pokemon. Hey there, I was watching what happened here from a ways away. What in the world was wrong with that Beedrill? It's called Rogue Mega Evolution. There's been a lot of talk about Pokemon going crazy out of nowhere. Hard to believe it was all true. I've heard about this Rogue Mega Evolution thing. Why has it been happening to these wild Pokemon? We're still investigating. You kids are looking into it? You know, I wonder if it has something to do with all the wild Pokemon coming into Lumiose. All this weirdness started around the same time as the renovation work on Prism Tower, too. Quasartico wants Lumiose to be a city for both people and Pokemon, but it isn't as easy as all that, is it? Still, I'll be sad if that's the last any of us sees of that feisty Beedrill. I hope it comes back soon now that it's calmed down. It is sweet how people like these Pokemon. I sure wish we had more answers about Rogue Mega Evolution. You know, the surge of wild Pokemon isn't the only odd thing going on. Mega Crystals have been springing up more and more too. Wonder if it's all connected somehow. Oh well, no use racking my brain without more info to go on. I'll catch you later, okay? I'm nervous about the Bennett fight, being that a couple people said it was tough. A couple people said it was tough, but I believe in us. I think we need one of these Vivillon. Why is it so hard to catch? I get that's evolved, but jeez. She's so pretty, yeah. I like it. They're the ones with all the different patterns, right? Back in the day? And then they kinda got rid of that gimmick quickly. You wonder if this game shows the different colored ones? It might, but I will say I feel like the past several games that it's been in, it's not really had the color variations. It was ambitious, I'll admit it was ambitious to keep something like that in. There you are, Icarus. Something's not quite right here. We are at the spot where the spike in mega power is apparently coming from. But I haven't been able to find the Bennett we're after. Perhaps we should ask Vinny to check again. Behind you. Don't even worry, Naveen. It is indeed here, yes. I can do this. As a member of Team MZ, it is my duty to help rogue Pokemon. I just need to focus. Mega Banette is so good. Ooh, I think we'll send out a loon here. Oh jeez. Should probably Swords Dance. Okay, looks like the clones send out Shadow Ball and other sorts of attacks. Jeez, it's following me. It's kinda crazy. Okay, that one's the clone. Okay, so the clones you can attack. Yeah, this fight is rough. I need to time the attacks a little bit better. I think I'll just Mega now. Okay, not bad. We're doing a lot of damage. I should've just Mega'd right off the bat. I wasn't sure if we needed to maybe kill the clones first. It's okay, it's working out. This is the fun fight. It is really fun. How you doing? How you doing, man? How's it going? Yeah, that fight was really fun. It barely even felt like Pokemon, and I mean that. I don't mean that in a bad way. You're a little miffed. What's going on? You're so close to having enough for Earthwick when he comes back. Oh, let's go. Ishu, you could definitely get him this round, I think. Trying to install League, and it won't launch? Huh. You could contact Riot Support. They usually have pretty good answers. Sometimes, maybe. Who do you play on League? It's assigned, yeah, I mean... That's true enough. So you continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. Not that I wish to downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. Not that you've only ever played it once before, people were super toxic so you uninstalled after one game. Really? Well, I meant really in terms of you haven't really played much before. What I would recommend is when you're starting out, you can go into your settings and have chat muted by default. I would mute all chat and team chat. I will say the a lot of people say, oh, just mute all chat. 99.9% of the time, all chat is not going to be mean to you. Team chat's going to be very toxic to you. I would have both muted until you get a little bit more used to the game, and then start to unmute. Cran talked you into it. He said he'll teach you, so you're gonna try again. Heck yeah. I mean, here's the thing. League is definitely fun. League is fun with friends. You do need to have either a thick skin or just mute people. Your friend is gonna try League too. You already know what he's gonna play. What's he gonna play, Kishu? Teemo support. Nah, that's Turtley. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves can you hope to stand up to rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effectively. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve. You liked Unite, but your friends stopped playing it. It's not fun without friends. Yes, I agree with that. I still play Unite. I'm gonna go back to streaming it next week. It's very, very fun to play with you guys. It's very fun to play with friends. To me, Unite is kind of the less toxic version of League. I like to play League and then wind down with Unite. Figure it's probably the same. It is the same. Yeah. I would say Unite is kind of like... Forgive me, I don't mean for this to come across as offensive. I play both, but it's kind of League for... It feels like for younger kids, but that is to say, you know, higher elo in Unite is still difficult to get into. I'm just saying it's kind of a little bit... I don't want to say dumbed down, but it's simplified. It's like a simplified version of League. Because you used to play WoW. I miss WoW. Yeah. Yeah, if you play... He plays Sun Wukong and Smite, so he'll play Wukong. Wukong's good right now, I think, and I think he's getting a new skin as well. You will like League if you enjoy Unite. That means you will need to hone your skills as a trainer until you can support Zygarde even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that Detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew its intentions. I wonder why she finds me so suspicious. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things of you. Speaking of League, back into the fray I go. I thought you were not enjoying it, Kishu. That man has quite the commanding presence. Why is he dressed in those rags, I wonder? Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted, forgot to heal your Pokemon. Hey Naveen, you did great. Now I'd better head back to the hotel to take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. You have a vest just like the one your two guys wearing. I tried to make him look like me. I used to wear sweater vests a lot, on stream as well. I still have them, but currently the weather, I think, calls for more something like this. I'm gonna get back into the sweater vest probably around winter. I love a good sweater vest. Alright, probably going back to the hotel. Actually, should we swing by and try to, let's do our nightly Gibble run. Ooh, the camera upped. We are not here for you though. Especially not in this zone. This zone's annoying. Actually only level 40, it's not that bad. Maybe I should have gone for it, but I've since aggroed everything in the vicinity, so... Alright, we did not get our Gibble spawn. Let's head back to the hotel. I just want to get my Scraggy. You did great, Icarus. We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. Ain't that the truth? I relate to that a lot. For sure, and the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we get to the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quasartico is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Icarus Rank E. And I believe we actually need to get our next challenger ticket. We haven't done that yet. You're to face Trainer Ivor. We're finally going against Ivor. I want to see his trainer card. Oh, let's go. That's really cool. Oh, it's Ivor from the Fist of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone in Rogue Plaza. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts. Okay, so he's gonna be a fighting type trainer. I bet you anything he's a master fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near John Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track them down like we did with Canary. That was such a chore. The chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary. And I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used the information I had. So Icarus, do you have a challenger's ticket already? Not yet. Sounds like it's time to earn some points. A promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon? That's a lot. Be careful. Can we check that Luna's breathing? I take very good care of Aluna. Do you really want me to wake her up right now? Because I can. No, she's up and about during the day, and then when I stream she likes to come sit here with me. If you want me to wake her, I will. Hey, Aluna. I try to wake her gently, but there's no easy way. Hi, baby. Good morning, princess. You're not gonna lift your head. She's so cozy. She's really cozy. She refuses. Ah, there we go. I'm sorry, Lou. She's a good girl. But yeah, she's just very attached to me. That's her happy place. Yeah, she loves it here. So she's on a pretty good routine, I will say, as am I. So, she will sleep in bed with me at night, generally, and then she gets up earlier than I do, and then she goes upstairs. She has her own living room. We have like a cat living room, so she goes up there, hangs out there, sunbathes, plays, whatever. By the time I wake up, she comes down, she wakes me up, and then I do my morning stuff, and then I sit down to start editing, and then she's here sleeping next to me, and then she'll usually get up a bit. Then it's time to stream. She comes over and sits down again. She really just likes to be near me in any capacity. She is very, very attached to me, I will admit that, but it works out because I'm home all the time anyway. So fortunately it's okay, it works out. Hi Helsary, how's it going? How you doing? How was your weekend going? Your dog is like that? That is really sweet. Yeah, she imprinted on me pretty much instantly when I rescued her. I rescued her, I'll never forget, I brought her home and I thought it might be overwhelming, right? Just plopping her in a whole new house. And so I brought her into my bathroom. I have a pretty large, spacious bathroom down here. And I'll never forget, I just laid down on the bathroom floor. It sounds silly, but I laid down on the bathroom floor and she just laid on top of me and slept. And it was from that moment I knew that she, you know, that she really loved me. She just attached to me so quickly. Her foster parents were good parents, let me be clear. I really liked them a lot. It was a couple around my age, you know, a young couple. from Philly. Whoops, I mean to use Ice Punch. But the problem was their apartment was very, very small, and it was her and her two siblings, Alun's two siblings and Alun's mom. And the thing about it was that Alun really likes her own space. She was actually showing signs of aggression and hoarding and hissing because she didn't have her own space. So then she came here and she has basically a whole kind of apartment to herself. I live downstairs and my mom lives upstairs. And we divide the downstairs and the upstairs with a barrier so that Cosmo and Alun don't see each other, because Cosmo is extremely violent. He is special needs, so they can't be around each other. And so basically she has her own apartment, her own space, and she just loves that. So, but yeah, she is always with me, and I will admit she definitely has separation anxiety. I will admit that, but I'm always with her. You just woke up, Suri. Yeah, your sleep schedule is crazy, but I understand it has to be like that. I know that you work crazy hours. I know you work crazy hours, but I could never deal with that. I used to. But now I like the consistency. She's the alpha, she is. She's very smart. She's very, very smart, and she has her own space, and it just works for her. But no, I promise she is very, very well taken care of. She has food and water downstairs and upstairs, and I give her treats every single day. Maybe we should get someone else some, probably not Absol. I meant to send out Electro, but... Electros, rather. But no, our cats have the best life, genuinely. Even Cosmo, I know that I talk about him being special needs, he's very violent, but my mom spends so much time and money on him, it's crazy. Nobody else would treat him as well as my mom does. So I really do think he has the best life possible. Same with Alun, she's my little princess, she's my everything. She's my everything. The Hexamaniacs look really cool in this game. I guess I should use plus moves as well. I got Pokemon using dark type moves. I just keep out Electros. Let's knock out. Probably not. Maybe? Nah. I want to get the KO. So yeah, please know that Alun is absolutely not forced to be here. Listen, I spent probably, I think, 60 bucks for that bed. She sleeps in it so much. I got my money's worth and then some. But no, she can get up anytime and go up to her living room, hang out in my bedroom, hang out in this living room, whatever she wants. Whatever princess wants, princess gets. Okay, Ampharos up there. Oops. I hear everyone is finding shiny Garbodors. Everyone's like, man, my first shiny and it's a pile of garbage. Have you found all the Pokemon you want minus Scraggy? This is gonna be my team, yeah. Minus Scraggy is gonna be my team. It's not the exact team I would go for in a personal playthrough, but I will say it's very, very close. It's very, very close. So... use up the last of my potions. Is Feraligatr going to get eaten? Yeah. And listen, he's been great. He has served me very, very well. Gallade. That being said, I do want Scraggy. I really want to use Mega Scrafty. Gotta at least see the Mega. Oh yeah. God, these Pokemon are annoying. Let me tell you, I feel like this really changes the meta of what kind of moves are good, because being able to dodge an attack and then essentially retaliate with your own attack is really good. It really adds another level of strategy to Pokemon. I think it's pretty cool. I'm still definitely... Oh, I have to do it 3 times? I'm still definitely getting used to it. It's difficult when you've been playing Pokemon kinda... in a way that's kinda the same since you've been a kid, right? Sometimes I do sort of forget, oh, I need to be dodging, or oh, this attack makes them invulnerable and I need to wait to queue up my attacks. How long is Curse gonna be affecting me? The battle system is very different, yeah. Okay, does it just keep going until I die? Rest in peace. Oh, okay, I was supposed to switch out. Figured that out a little bit too late. Look at this dude. That's fine, I have revives, doesn't matter. Aw, princess. Maybe just get one good fire punch on this guy and then swap out. I wasn't able to queue up the protect in time. I don't really have anything good here for Fable. Man, queuing up the protect in time is really... it's really rough. It looks like Absol just learned Air Slash, in which case I can probably free up a move slot on Gallade, which would be nice. Let's see. So given that it seems like the stat boosts only can stack one time, they can't stack 6 times, so I might actually get rid of Swords Dance. I'm not saying it's bad in this game, but it doesn't feel quite as good. I guess it's good to kind of weave in between attacks, but Air Slash might be nice. Oh, Air Slash is special? Okay, never mind then. I didn't actually realize it was... Shadow Claw would be good to have. Might take Shadow Claw. Okay, we do have Psycho Cut now. I feel like I need... I feel like I need Protect. I'm not sure. I'm really just trying to cover my bases in terms of typing. I guess I'm used to doing this because first of all, I always run Gallade, right? Who has access to a lot of different types of moves, more so than a lot of other Pokemon. But beyond that, I tend to only like a couple types, so I typically use a lot of dragons. There's a lot of dragon types, so because of that, I generally need good move coverage, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I've been valuing that lately over cohesion in my kit. Good morning, princess. She's so cute. But yeah, Loon just loves being with me. That's why if I'm here, Loon's gonna be here. Sometimes though she will leave during stream, but I usually let you guys know. For example, if she's been eeping super hard all day, I will come onto stream and be like, hey, Loon's probably gonna leave halfway through stream. If she hasn't been eeping all day, then she stays for the whole stream.
Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Hydrating. Listen, I would be using my Mega more often if I had Mega Gallade. Please understand. I'd be using it all the time. And hits with flying moves. Oh, right, it's special. So actually, did I... No, I kept Aerial Ace. I kept Aerial Ace, we're good. My main weakness with my team is the fact that they are all physical attackers. And that's why I did try to make Electros a special attacker, but it just wasn't in the cards. I felt like he didn't have access to enough moves to really justify it. I just want to get my mission complete. Hey, good morning, Lucky. How have you been? How's your weekend going? Been well, I'm happy to hear it. Ah, no, the day rolled over. I'm happy to hear it. How's the game? It's good. I'm having a really good time with it. It's kind of relaxing, I will admit. It's caused me to kind of, I don't want to say not take it seriously, but I will almost just brain AFK and play, and I mean that in a good way. It's kind of relaxing. The way that I describe it is it's a, it feels like a cozy game with Pokemon in it. With, you know, a side of Pokemon catching and battling. Which I know might sound weird, but that might just be my experience with it because I spend so much time exploring because I wanted to play while I was recovering from surgery, but I didn't want to progress the story, obviously, without you guys, so... Okay, we should be able to access a lot of these sorts of things now that we have our Rotom Glide. So let's see, the timing on this is gonna be... It's gonna be rough. There we go. So it seems like it pushes you horizontally and then it goes up. So I think you probably want to aim a little bit low. Recently been getting back into shooter games? What kinds? Which ones? A little bit too far. It's kind of an awkward one, isn't it? CS2, Valorant, Overwatch 2, let's go. We'll get there. That was a little too low. Man, I'm struggling. Okay, I think if we walk off the edge rather than run. There we go. Oh god, I keep throwing myself straight through too far. The glide is good. It's just a little bit, I don't want to say hard to control. It's a little bit, there's no skill expression to it. You just go as far as it makes you go, you know what I mean? Hi, Mizzy. How's your weekend going? Fush? Don't be fushing. No fushing and shit. Alright, let's take our Gibble run. I might actually want to buy some more Pokeballs real quick. I don't know if, hopefully they're selling Ultra Balls by this point. I feel like they should be. There we go. Perfect. You know what? Let's just buy another. Let's buy another. Buy 20. Anything else we might want? We have enough revives. Max potions would be good. I think we're okay. We'll get. We have some max potions. I think we'll be okay. Oh, I thought he had Pokeballs for me. Okay, let's just top off our Feraligatr here. Do a couple of wild zones, and then once it's night, we will finish out getting our challenger ticket. Insert the one SpongeBob NPC guy walking into the Krusty Krab meme. Hey there, handsome, what you doing? Listen, I'm so glad that you hit me with the SpongeBob references, Cyber. I love SpongeBob. You can actually see their little noses. That's a Gibble. Hello? Wake up. Gibble. Okay. This Gibble's gonna be the end of me, man. It's dangerous, take too many hits. Okay, yes, but I thought I could aggro everything, kill the Gibble, throw the Pokeball at the Gibble, and then get out. And we're going back. Now that I realize you could see their little noses, I can stop aggroing everything and just aggro what I need to aggro. Is he still here? No. I still aggro everything. Nope. Nope. Man, that was my chance. I think they're only in the middle ones. I could be wrong. I feel like they're only in the middle ones. Alright. That's fine. We'll take the Walk of Shame over to another wild area. I don't think we came here during the daytime too much. Well, there's plenty more to try for. Hello? Pinsir? Okay, there's Weepin' Bell, who I don't think we've gotten yet. I don't think we've gotten a Weepin' Bell yet. Okay, I thought that would get rid of the aggro. Chill. Pinsir, chill. Dude, he wants me. Look at this guy. The bug-type Pokemon in this zone will attack interlopers relentlessly. Yeah, you know, I probably should start reading those things before just running in. Ah, perfect. Oh, he's still there. Alright, let's sneak past. Let's head over to the Weepin' Bell section. You're a butterfly, right? You're chill? Yeah, you're chill. Do we have Weepin' Bell? Look like it. So I think if we attack something, the Vivilions are going to attack us as well. What are you? You a Heracross? Okay, hold on, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't even get it. You know, could I be more strategic about this? Perhaps. But there's a Pokemon Center right next to it, so all strategy goes out the window. They attack without prejudice. The Weepin' Bell had such a high catch rate too. Back we go. I think I should start throwing Pokeballs before killing them as well. Okay, there's a lot of Heracross over there. Let's go from this side. Yes, Lucky. Nice. And we're out. Let's see. So we just need a Scyther, and I believe we've seen Scyther here before. I can't imagine Scyther being a nighttime spawn, but I actually think I saw him at nighttime. What kind of bug is Scyther based on? It's kind of like a Pre-Mantis, but not exactly. That might give us some indication. I think I actually could have just picked that up. I think it was actually close enough, but... Alright, so I feel good. We just need Heracross from there. What are we looking at here? We need our Delibird and a Machoke. Not bad, not bad. Let's, there's the Delibird. Alright, let's try to sneak up on him because he does run away. Shame. I did hear, I believe from Cran, that this Delibird was a pain in the butt to capture. So while we're here, let's look for a Machoke. Oh, wait, there's another one. Redemption Orc. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee whiz. Now, Machoke... yeah, I figured. Hello, sir. Interesting, the catch rate went up quite a bit just by weakening him a little bit more. It's nice. Alright, that might be all the Delibird spawns from what I can see. We might want to catch a second Snorunt while we're here because I don't think I did. Can you imagine one day you wake up and you're in the Pokemon universe, but you don't know it yet until you step outside of your house and walk 1 meter away and get thrown into a Pokemon battle? It's kind of, sort of, the plot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Kind of. What do you mean you can't fit through that door? Yo, look at Dragonair. He's certainly skinny enough. What's going on? Is this some kind of commentary on body image? You know, he is skinny enough to walk through that door, but he views himself as not skinny enough. You You good, Chief? I think he's actually going to have to just snap to me. Yep. Dragonair. If that Abomasnow is, very menacing. Very, very menacing. It turns out it was a dream and you woke up into reality and you don't know if it's a dream or reality anymore and you just freak out. Well, at that point, can't you just walk outside again? And then if you're not in the Pokemon world, then obviously you're not in the Pokemon world if there's no Pokemon, right? This area, I don't know what spawn we're looking for here, so let's take a peek. Take a little peek. I do like this wild zone. This is the one with the 2 entrances. Okay, so let's see. Slowpoke's little face. Really good. I don't even know what's fighting me. Oh, this guy. We might have to come by at night, because I don't know that I'm gonna find the spawn otherwise. There's Inkay. Because this area is pretty straightforward. It's just 2 pieces of land. You walk outside and you're thrown into a battle again. Okay, it sounds like you're in the Pokemon universe then. Sounds like it was not a dream. Here's the thing, right? Of course, I think to say, oh, I wish Pokemon were real. But I don't. Because I don't think people could be trusted with Pokemon. I think some people could. I think, you know, myself and everyone else in chat would be fine. But I think people would mistreat Pokemon. I think that they would use them for evil. Pokemon sounds fun, and Pokemon in the real world sounds fun, and so you realize you would not be the main character. Vaporeon as well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we already, I feel like, are pushing the... listen, I'm not gonna get into that, but yes. If Pokemon were real, PETA would have a field day. I've heard a conspiracy theory about PETA, and I don't believe any conspiracy theories except that one. I will share, because I don't think it's political, I think it's just silly. If this airs too much on politics, just let me know and I'll stop the conversation, but I just read this silly little theory that PETA is not actually vegans, but people that don't like vegans, and they're trying to make vegans look like, you know, ridiculous, essentially, because no vegan has ever agreed with PETA. Would you have a Snorlax on your living room floor? Yes, and I would sleep on top of the Snorlax. He looks very comfy. I'd be cool with not being a main character, I just want to team with my favorites and live my best life with them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? If that were the case, then yes, Pokemon being real would be fantastic. I just don't know that it would work out that way because of the existence of other people. That's what I'm saying. That would be a big brain move. I mean, it adds up though, because like I said, I'm not vegan, but I tell people I'm vegan because it's easy to understand. I have really bad allergies. I have a very severe milk allergy. So I don't want to say I eat vegan, but I do eat dairy free. That being said, I've met a lot of vegans. No one has ever— oh, Gyarados! No one that I've ever met that's been vegan has ever agreed with anything PETA's had to say. Ah, stinky. Alright, I do actually have to take a 2-minute break. I just have to use the restroom. I will be right back.
When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and were written in the back of my old diary. I gotta break.
Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Your friend from Germany is actually vegan, and she says, yeah, vegan people are really cool, and that's the thing, right? People are vegan for different reasons. I'm vegan adjacent due to severe food allergies. Some people, it's because of their feelings towards animals. For other people, it's about nutrition, so yeah. I don't think any reasonable vegan has ever agreed with PETA, so that's my little conspiracy theory that I believe in. Pokemon being real is bad, but living in the Pokemon universe would be great. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, if I could have Pokemon be real in our current real world, I would absolutely not. I would not. I do not trust people. You didn't eat pig for a long time after raising two as a kid. See, that's fair. That's fair. A weird thing about me, which a lot of you guys know, is that I've never eaten pig or cow. And it's just because my mom used to work at restaurants and she got grossed out. She didn't like the way it was prepared, and so she raised her kids not eating them. And I'm perfectly happy with that. I have no desire to ever have them, and no shame to people that do eat them. I just do not, and I never will.
Creativity is limitless, for better or
Adri, I
worse.
just watered myself. It's yeah, because you always come in here and you complain that I'm live early or what. You're like, I want less Icarus. Dang, Adri got auto-modded. How you doing, Adri? How's your weekend? Alright, we're going for the Gibble check. If we get Gibble, we'll name it after Adri. Gibble check. No. Adri, you didn't bless me. I feel like you get automod more than everyone. Everyone says that. To be honest, I was kind of surprised you got automodded because I feel like you don't often get automodded. You would be Gibble, you would. You are Bitey, you would be Gibble. When I get Gibble, I'll name it after you. You weren't checking Discord because you were addicted to your new PC mobile game? No worries, Cyber. No worries, it's okay. You're never obligated to respond to me. I will check at night because something is telling me Scyther spawns at night. I think Scyther yeah, I think he does, so we'll come back here at night. You're about to dig up an old costume for an early Halloween party? Let's go. Mind if I ask? What gens of Pokemon does this one have? It seems to be a bit of a mix. It seems to be a little bit of a mix. A little bit of... I don't want to say everything. I know that they are adding Paldea with the new DLC, which I'm really excited about because, spoilers... If you care about spoilers, I would say mute this video for the next 10 seconds. Okay, ready? They are adding Severledge, so I'm very, very happy about that, my boy. Oh my god, this Esper. That was sad. He's just sitting there like he's homeless. If I were a Pokemon, I would be Duskform Lycanroc because you have anger issues. I know you've told me that, Suri, but I can't imagine it. I cannot imagine it. You seem so chill. What if Pokemon were Gen Z? What do you mean? Like with the humor and stuff? Alright, time for... Get back here! Get back here! Oh my god. I hate him. Okay, there's one more. You'd be Snorlax if you were a Pokemon. I think you told me that. It's fair enough, I like that. That's fair. If I were a Pokemon, I'd be Tatsugiri. So in terms of, Pokemon that I've identified with as in terms of my personality, it's been Ralts, it was Ralts for a long time, and then it was Dino, and now it's Tetsugiri. You've been through a lot of anger management therapy. Good for you, Suri. Let me tell you, it's clearly worked. When they say management, they mean it. Okay, that's A. Good for you, because from what I understand, that's extremely difficult to deal with. I had a very long time friend who had anger management issues, and he really didn't get enough therapy. I did finally convince him to go to therapy, and he went for a while, and it was messed up because I knew his therapy was on Wednesdays, because on Thursdays, like when he got back, or you know, Wednesday night, Thursday, whatever, he would treat me a lot nicer and then go back. So let me tell you, the therapy was working, he just didn't keep up with it. That being said, you know, I don't speak to him anymore because, again, he was not really treating me the way that I deserve to be treated. But I still have so much love in my heart for him because I can tell how tortured he was by it. With him in particular, it didn't seem like he was a bad person. It seemed like he was very tortured by, you know, whatever you would call it, having anger management issues. There was a difference. I don't know how to explain it, but it tortured him. You know, I think it tortured him that he acted that way towards me and towards other people. Bust out the dark words and stuff, let's go. You don't get to wear the much student athletics, yeah. You're a Snivy born and raised, yeah, I relate to Snivy too. So anyway, all that to say is, hats off to you genuinely, because, that seems like a very difficult thing to manage. I'm actually someone who, funnily enough, I don't really experience anger very often. I think I experience anger abnormally not often. Abnormally low amounts, does that make sense? And even then, when I do experience it very rarely, I hate the feeling. So I can't imagine experiencing it a lot. I'd probably go crazy. You have a friend who has had anger issues and now it's more funny than anything. Okay, right, because they learned how to... I got you. You have no anger, like, at all other than to myself, right? Yeah, I don't... Oh, Bennett. I don't experience anger really at all. And I feel very fortunate for that. I feel very, very fortunate for that. And perhaps it's partly due to the life I've created, right? I've created an environment where things don't make me angry. I have, you know, worked on my mental enough to where I don't get angry typically. But that's not, you know, that's not a catch-all. Right? Sometimes you're going to be put in situations where anger is the correct response. Hello, ma'am? You saw me? Why do people become idiots when they start driving? Ask my mom. We were driving somewhere today and people were just unable to do so. We had a guy in front of us doing 20 and a 40. You're personally not angry until you're behind the wheel and everyone gets dumber. That's fair. That's fair. That is very, very fair. But yeah, I'm very proud of all of you, first of all. But in terms of myself, I'm proud of where I've gotten to mentally. I worked hard and did a lot of introspection for a few years, and it's gotten me to a point where I'm really happy with the person I've become in terms of my mental, in terms of my personality, and I think my mental is the reward for that, my good mental. Of course, Adri. Of course, you are a very, very lovely and well-adjusted person. I mean that sincerely. Whoops, that's not the right person. No, ma'am. Just because I pulled out the wrong Pokemon doesn't mean you can do that to me. But no, you are all great people, and I don't just say that because, oh, it's, you know, the right thing to say. I kinda can't stand people a lot of times, and so the fact that I actually enjoy talking to all you guys, I think says a lot. Not that I'm the decider of, you know, who is good and who is bad, but I think if you enjoy talking to someone when normally you're quite an introvert, that speaks volumes. In an unofficial way. Okay, why am I still burning? Make me use items. Like Dr. Mess still fits, let's go. Let's go. No. Man, I'm struggling to sneak up on people. I'm struggling. Oh, I sent out the raid. Wait, he's still Mega? Oh my god, he just stays Mega until the gauge runs out while he's up? Wait, that's so cool. Wait, that's baller. You've consumed 3 onion rings and you feel rejuvenated? That sounds like an Earthbound line. I love that. I love that. Onion rings sound really freaking good right now, actually. I could go for some onion rings. Do we go for this? Where's that shiny spot? What is this? Oh, it's actually just the thing underneath. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Oh my god, Alligator scared the crap out of me. He's just like, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Where are the scoots? Okay, certainly we can sneak up on this grade schooler. Alright, have a good time, Adri. Eat some plastic for you? There's no redeem to make me eat plastic. There's no redeem for that. Here we go again, ARAM Mayhem. And they really want me to use for Alligator, huh? Just bite the bottle. So everyone is really crushing on these construction workers. I gotta say, I think that goes in line with why everyone likes Set. They're not really my type. That's not to say they are not conventionally attractive, but they're not really my type. I'm not really into muscles. Hot take. No, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, man, you're unattractive because you have muscles. but I really don't look for it. It's more like if I like the person's personality and they have muscles, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. If they come with it, I'm like, alright, that's fine. That didn't kill. Look at this guy. Oh, does he have sturdy? Sturdy boy. I will say, for Alligator is, he walks a lot like Bowser, I feel like. I want to use water type moves, stop! Alright, I'm scared. Kill it. No! I'm alive. You like your men frail? I can't say I do, because I think if we were both frail, it would be too much frail, and that's why I say I'm not really the biggest fan of super skinny guys, because I'm already skinny, right? So it'd just be too much skinny. It'd be too much. It'd be 2 twigs, and that's too much. And again, I'm not saying, oh, I would 100% count someone out if they were skinny, but I would prefer that they not be skinny, or at the very least not underweight. But I'd let him hold me. Based, I suppose? You're the first person I've ever heard say that, so it warms my heart. It warms my heart. Oh right, Scyther. Let's go here and check for Scyther. Now I think we're gonna use Gallade, probably for what's his face? Ivor? There's Scyther, he does spawn at night. This is awkward. Focus. Can I target the one closer to me? Can I target any of them? Yeah, I knew we weren't gonna get that one. That one was not the one. Alright, we got him. We got him. I don't know why I'd send you out of all Pokemon. Let me out. Alright. We 100% at area 13. Let's swoop by 8. And 12 is still the Delibird. 11 is the Gyarados. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep coming by 8 and 11 because I think those are the rare spawns. Let me heal up real quick. I love that your Pokemon stay Mega as long as they don't eat up the full Mega gauge. That's actually really sick. It makes me feel less bad about going Mega, because I'm like, man, why would I Mega in regular Pokemon battles? I do historically have, what they call too good to use syndrome. Where in video games, I never use items, ever. Because I'm like, man, what if I need it later, blah blah blah. But this game, I like any game that teaches me to use your darn items. And I feel like with this game, it's like, yeah, I don't want to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center, let's use some potions, let's use our Mega. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Yeah, I end the game with all my tier 1 potions with, you know, what of it? Nope. Nope. No siree. Right, we checked there. We need to check for our Delibird. That was our Gibble. We checked our Gyarados. We need to check our Delibird. Breath of the Wild was so rough because I was scared to use your good weapons. Yes, I had that exact same experience with Breath of the Wild. I haven't even moved yet, Delibird. I had the exact same experience with Breath of the Wild. Where I never wanted to use the good weapons. Yep. Exact same experience. And it kind of, I don't want to say ruined the game for me, but it did make me less inclined to play. Brother, I'm ready to use a Master Ball on one of these. I'm ready to get a Master Ball and then use it on Delibird. Alright, do we fight Ivor? His name is Ivor, right? Ivor. I'm kind of worried that my Gallade's a little bit frail. I think he can do it. You know, I believe in him, but it might be a little tough. Please, let me teleport. No, I'm the same way though. Alright, let's fight Ivor. Hey, I remember you, Icarus, right? You beat me in battle in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a promotion match. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. Do you mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout, both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. I think I'm good. Now let's battle her, why not? Thank you, I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. Well, 4 is the best number, so I do wish her luck. I love Gallade. I love him so much. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Having breakfast with my mom and her sister in a restaurant? Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that sounds delicious. I don't think I've had breakfast in a restaurant in ever, really? That sounds so delicious. I miss eating at restaurants. I mean, I never did it a lot, but now I have barely any options to, because of food allergies. So your strength outshines mine once again. That's it? She just had one Pokemon? You're just too strong. I mean, girl, maybe if you got a full team together. Or did she had 2 Pokemon. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the Seed of Mastery is for you. Oh, sick! So we actually get something for accepting to fight her. A rare variety of seed. A certain person can help you upgrade your Pokemon's move into plus moves. Oh, that's sick! If you bring me seeds like that one, it'll help your Pokemon... Oh, we bring them to her. It'll help your she'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But, I have to admit, I have been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister, Gwen? It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. It's crazy that some people would walk around without 6 Pokemon. I agree. So she's not here either then. I feel like Ivor is going to be pretty popular based on his design. Again, he's giving this... I feel like he's giving off the same aura as Set. The people that like Set I think are going to like Ivor. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh? You're the trainer who defeated Jose outside World 3, no? Is that not Jose? I don't know. His barber messed him up though. I agree, the back of his hair being just one flat piece is a little bit awkward. I like the front. I actually think that this is really cool. It's giving kind of vague... It's giving about as much furry vibes as Set has, right? Kind of with the ears, sort of. I don't know, I think it's cute. He's not my... I don't know that he's my type in terms of his personality. Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? I'm here to battle you. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Do I really look like I'm gonna join the Fist of Justice? Look at me, dude. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't... What about the app? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. So I rely on my younger sister. Is it Gwen? Or is it Gwyn? Is it Gwyn like Guinevere? I think it's Gwyn. To handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, Icarus. I'm just so worried about my poor sister. I can't think of anything else. Now, who wants to bet that he's acting like she's this, you know, maybe younger sister who can't fend for herself, and it turns out she's actually just as buff as Ivor, right? I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you'd face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me. She's gonna be buff. She's gonna be as buff as him, come on. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help though. Someone who's good at finding people? Ah, Emma. Know anyone like that in Lumiose? Yeah. That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Sure, sounds good to me. We haven't had to stop by Looker Bureau in a while. I just noticed he has a, oh, what do you call that Pokemon? Phalanx. He has a Phalanx backpack. Hello there, Icarus. What brings you here? I'm sorry, this might be a hot take. This might be a hot take. I don't like her cat mouth. It's so pronounced, it's so fake. I feel like they tried so hard to make her, you know, an internet-breaking character. That's what bothers me. I don't mind there being a character, male or female, that kind of breaks the internet where everyone thinks, oh, they're super attractive, let's, you know, freak out over them. That's fine. I love that. But I miss back in the day when it was when it happened sort of naturally, and with characters you maybe didn't so much expect. But now I feel like these characters are being manufactured to be that way. With the cat mouth and the very blatant shots of her backside, I think they're just trying to manufacture that hype. And it makes me really dislike her more than I would if she didn't have such a, you know, a design like that. I don't know, it might just be me being cynical, but I can't really see it any other way, unfortunately, and it makes me really not like her character. Well met once again, Icarus. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I say is that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I am happy to help you look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything, I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or at the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has, unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it. He just left? If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Icarus. We'll be waiting for you in the John District. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. So cute. Did Emma even ask for the sister's identity or her name or anything? Sometimes you forget people are like real. What do you mean? I'm curious where you're going with this, Lucky. But also same. Somehow that's relatable, even if I don't know quite what you mean yet. Emma, Icarus, I looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. Like, I could be talking to someone online and, like, they're just a real person that just has a phone. Yes, I understand what you're saying, Lucky. I think that's actually a normal feeling sometimes to recognize that. It is weird, isn't it? It's kind of funny because if you take another step forward and think, a lot of people either don't realize that or don't care about that. Like, think about on League, right, when people are flaming, or just on the internet in general when people are flaming. I think a lot of those people either don't care to think that the other person is just a real human being, you know? Or they just don't realize it. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwyn. Icarus, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Okay. You got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. This is the most Jing Gang response I've ever seen in my life. I wish he was here right now. I think he would relate to that person. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. Ooh. So maybe she's at the cafe? Ivor's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. I know lots of useful things, like, it's not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. Oop, sorry, you got automated, let me... I think it's because you see so much dumb crap online that you like to think for the sake of humanity that people aren't real online. That is 100% fair. That is 100% fair. I agree with you. I guess we have to ask more NPCs. No, I get that. I get that. Sometimes it's also just easier to think that. Gwyn from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads, Icarus? I think that was your first time getting auto-modded. Yeah, please don't worry about it, because it auto-mods the weirdest things. So funnily enough, last night, it modded Chara for saying one of my mods' names. So, that's a thing. That match is what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood? I'm on it. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. So that's really sweet. It seems like his sister wanders off here frequently because she's trying to calmly deal with the noise complaints without getting her brother in trouble or getting her brother involved. That's actually really sweet. I like that. Apparently she has a very cute bag, so she might be very stylish. Let's see. Emma, Icarus, there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. You are Mega Chungus Heartsteel Vagar. I love that for you, Kishu. Mega Chungus Heartsteel Vagar. You'd love to see him on your team in solo queue. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Seriously? She's friends with the streamer? Any idea who that could be, Icarus? That's Canary. Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Icarus? Where was it? Yeah, it was in the construction building. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? We already got it started. You give up? You're not meant to play LOL? Oh no. I'm sure you can get it solved. I would recommend you fill out a support ticket. So what is happening? You download it and it's not launching? Have you tried running as administrator? I know that Vanguard can cause some issues. There's no reason to give up. I think we could probably get it solved. Maybe we can even troubleshoot a bit in chat as well. You've installed it and twice and running as admin. The tutorial bit never starts. Have you heard of the CS2 economy crash? No, I haven't, Lucky. Tell me about it. The tutorial bit doesn't start. Okay, we do have a couple of people in the Discord server that deal with stuff like that. I wasn't curious enough to keep at it. Okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Chungus Heartsteel Vagar lost Kishu? I'm so sorry. Random div. It would seem there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy, you're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwyn. Jin pinged to target Twitch ulted, then didn't shoot him once. He meant don't hit it. I don't like Canary, thank you, Van. I appreciate that opinion. Yesterday when Brat is putting it nicely. Yesterday when I did my battle with her and everything, I talked a bit about... I was almost getting emotional because the way she was treating her grandpa was ridiculous. I don't know if they were getting at something, but it just seemed so blatantly mean and ridiculous. I could not get past it. They had an update where you trade up to... Knives closes. Same thing costs about $2 billion of skin investor money to go up in flames in a single day. That's crazy. I will say, Turtley, I don't think you would like her. If you saw what happened yesterday, it was too much for me. And I'm pretty chill. You know, things don't really affect me that much. It was genuinely hard to read. It was actually hard to watch. Her grandpa is like her biggest fan and biggest supporter. She's just some streamer and her grandpa does so much for her. She loses one battle against me. She was terrible, by the way. Her ace didn't even get to move. I killed him so fast. She curses a bunch and blames her grandpa. Genuinely, she may be my least favorite character ever in Pokemon, like by far. And I don't see how there's any redemption. I get it. Oh, okay, she's a brat. She's a, you know, a kid, a streamer, whatever. but it goes too far and there's no, like, lesson at the end. It'd be one thing if she said something like, ah, shoot, you know what, Grandpa, I got out of hand there, I'm sorry. But no. She curses, blames her grandpa, and then he says, okay, I'll buy you whatever you want to make it up to you, and she says, okay. Unless there's some kind of side quest that redeems her, she is easily my least favorite character in all of Pokemon. Easily. Mute it, Musclebag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Like, even here, right? This guy's clearly upset and scared, and you're gonna just play with his feelings. I just can't stand her. Oh, right. Icarus, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I gonna heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Icarus wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwyn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Sure, I guess. Yeah, it goes beyond Princess Gamer though into like, she has problems and is genuinely a bad and abusive person. That's actually what it comes across as. I mean, like I said, it'd be one thing if she like cursed and just blamed her grandpa out of frustration and then later was like, oh shoot, you know, I clearly just was out of hand. But she looks like she has a Morpeko, I know, right? This awkward positioning. You like her look, but she's kind of terrible. Yeah, that's how I feel, and I'm sad because I feel like the internet's gonna be super into her, and just because of her looks, you know? Should I just fight her with my Electros? Prove mine's better. Enough playing around, Electros. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Yeah, I don't know, it went a little too far for me. You know, a lot of people would kill to have a supportive grandpa like that. I don't know. Getting hungry? You gonna get something to eat? Bang. It's fine. They cook something? I hope you cook something good. I had salmon today, it was really good. I haven't had salmon in a long time, so I was really happy about it. It's just one of those days. I get you. I don't always feel like not so much. Yeah, I could say I don't always feel like cooking, but I don't always like to take the time commitment for it. And I know it's like, oh, meal prep. It's very hard to meal prep. Sometimes I don't feel like making a bunch of food. I don't know, it's tough. I gotta get back into meal prep though. I've been saying that for a long time. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you wanna know about G-Volt, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. You were gonna make spaghetti, but the in-laws that were gonna come for dinner canceled, so now you have nothing planned. I mean, you could still make the spaghetti. If I'm not spending money on takeaway, yeah. In one game says she's mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers, a place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a picture like that, a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain, now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure! I love Chandelure! That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Icarus. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwyn Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Probably Cloyotsu. Yes, Cloyotsu is a water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire-type, which makes it weak to water-type moves. Great, so we should look for a Cloyotsu. Yes, I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Cloyotsu. And don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Icarus. Let's hurry over to the Cloyotsu fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait! It's the Cloyotsu fountain! Yeah, I got the same vibe that he was looking for an actual Cloyotsu. Blue Sector 7. Right here. Oh, shoot. The fountain is just right here. It's really just pinged right here. I'm silly. Very silly. Sometimes I forget that the quest markers just go and you don't actually have to look for anything. Emma, Icarus, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Cloyotsu fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Icarus, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? Sure. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on, though through process of elimination, this should be the place. Hi Shaylin, how you doing? How's your weekend going? But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. Do we have any other clues? Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axis didn't meet. Yes, of course, the X axis is horizontal, the Y axis is vertical, and the Z axis is depth. This woman is our town detective. Like, I don't mean to be cynical, but I'm starting to question her competency as a detective. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our x-axis is correct. Next we need to adjust our y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwyn. You mean we should go down? Into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. Love the Giger Pullet, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm getting into a spooky season vibe. How you doing? What would your approach be, Icarus? I'd vaporize the I'd drink the water. We should say that for Adri. Drink it? All of it? No, I wouldn't suggest that, but Adri would. So don't even think about it, Ivor. Well, I've trained my body to accomplish feats such as this. With some effort, I imagine I could. I said no, you'll make yourself sick doing that. Oh, okay, I'll stop the water. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha, I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. I was going to jokingly say he's gonna smash the fountain. I didn't think he was serious. He's giving himbo energy. Yeah, I was just talking earlier, Shaylin, about how I think the people who like Set are really gonna like him. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes, then the water pooling below will drain away. That's a crime, Ivor. It's a perfect solution. Go, Phalanx, use... Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we could stop the water from flowing somehow. He's got the coolest bag though. I know, that's what I was saying. I like the Phalanx bag, it's pretty cute. And also, they said his sister has a really nice bag, so I'm wondering if she has a Chandelure bag. I love Chandelure. If it were up to me, I would probably have a Chandelure on my team this run. Then I shall use my martial arts after all. And, Icarus, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, though, I have other ice moves. Does it have to be Ice Beam? I might have a TM for it, actually. If we have a TM for it, we should be fine. Let's see. So let's find an ice type. I mean, Snover can probably learn it, right? I don't see why not. Ice Beam. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we got Ice Beam. Looks like you brought a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now then, freeze the water. Oh, right. Must I do everything myself? Do it. Oh, hi, Princess. Good morning, my little Eeper. You are channeling your inner turtley? What, are you raging at your team? Hi, Princess. Good morning. She's so groggy. Oh, she getting the chin scratches. Look at her. Ooh, look at her. That's a good girl. I love you so much. That's a good girl. Marvelously done, Icarus. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. Alright, I think she's getting up. She's gotta stretch her little legs. That's okay, Sweet Pea. Go ahead. Go ahead. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Baby, don't lay on my keyboard, please. Hey, Princess. Oh no, don't sit on my keyboard either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetie. You mean crushing it? Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head into Icarus. Zarelian is mad in an ARAM lobby. I have found that ARAM players are actually not very well-adjusted people in my experience. We should head into... He said something that got him chat filtered. Let's go. Let's go. Justice is served. This is actually cool. I wonder if this will open up a whole new sewer section. Hey, sweets. She's so cute. She's purring like crazy. You're just a baby. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Here, do you want this? She loves straw wrappers. Straw wrappers and straws. Here you go. I like your hair and shirt. Thanks, Mom. Good, Princess. Oh, I think she wants to play. Here, you want this? You want the straw ripper? Go get it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwyn, Icarus. Watch out for wild Pokemon. I hate that she Naruto runs. I just don't like this character. I'm sorry if that's a hot take. I like a lot of the characters in this game. Where? Okay, I don't... that's not who I want. Oh, there he is. Your whole thing is your honor 5. Sarkami's okay. He's inting now? Oh no. They pick up on inting really well now, so... He will most likely get banned. So you can take comfort in knowing that. Oh, there's a mini-map. There's a mini-map. Well, there's a big map too. Silly me, I could have been going the correct way this whole time. Alright. Off we go. The sewer area is a little bit underwhelming. A little bit empty, a little bit desolate. But maybe it'll fill up with Pokemon after this mission. Perhaps. There you are, Icarus. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash this barrier so that we may proceed? No! Destroying public property! Icarus, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Hey, Sweet Pea! Hi! Love you so much! You're so cute. I love you so much. You're the baby. The baby. My girl. I love her. I'm sorry. How is one supposed to focus on video game when a loot is sitting here? Oh god, she's taking my mic with her. A loot. She's so cute. That is the thing with her. When she wakes up, it is affection time. She needs all of my love and she's taking the stage, I know. She needs all of my love and attention when she wakes up from her naps. She gets very cuddly and it's very cute. She wants Churu? Listen. She's had extra Churu recently. You want a 4v5? Let's go. She wants love. Wants all my attention right now. Okay, that's fine. Yes, sit right in front of my monitor. Perfect. I don't need to be able to see. Sweet Pea. Which area do you want to check? I guess the hinges? No, wrong. The keyhole? It's shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. The lock body. Hey. Oh my god. Please don't. Please don't. Good girl. I'm sorry, she's threatening to sit on my keyboard. Alright, that's a good girl. There you go, you're nice and settled. Yeah, you wanna lay right here? That's fine by me. She's laying on top of my iPad and several of my wires. That sounds like the perfect spot. Are you in the Catacombs Peak, France? True. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then? I guess we'll just have to find a key. Where do you think the key could be, Icarus? I don't know, we need some information. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Ah, Key Flecky! Well, that Pokemon had some keys. Oh, Klefki. Klefki, whatever, Klefki. Klefki. This Pokemon has been historically kinda useless, right? So I'm glad it has a purpose. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open the lock back there. I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles an hour. This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but it's just a risk we'll have to take. Hi. She's biting my nose. Just a baby. The baby. Yes, Salute, you're very cute. Is my nose delicious? Is it your favorite treat? You are so cute. You are so unbelievably cute. What did I do to deserve you? What did I do to deserve you? She's so cute. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient history, you know. Isn't that right, princess? I love her so much. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Icarus. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. 10 of them. Alright, now catch that Klefki. I mean, can't we battle it? Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch the Klefki. Okay, so I'm supposed to weaken it and not kill it. What if I just throw an Ultra Ball right off the bat? My Pokemon are kind of strong, aren't they? That's a Pokeball. Alright, that's fine. He's level 40 and my moves are not very effective, so let's just start wailing on him. It says, nice catch. I feel I've witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. Honestly, that is pretty smart. You know, making a clubhouse or whatever, secret base out of an area that requires a Klefki to open. We're counting on you, Klefki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Ah, I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, then perhaps we might try out my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. You thought Klefki was going for the Pokeforce activated play. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must be... Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! Alright, Captain Falcon, let's go. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Why didn't we just do it first? Ivor said we should punch it. Emma said no, destroying city property. So that is why. So let's see. We're gonna go here, take a right, and another right. We should actually catch a clef key, right? Oh, okay, that one counts as ours. Yeah, it makes sense. Emma's gotta, you know, keep up her image and everything in the town. Litwick? Oh. I waited too long. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm not opposed to catching another one. The new pass has a spiky mode. Gonna troll junglers with it? Does it? Yo, that's funny. Yeah, it's gonna be a really toxic one. That's gonna be a really toxic one. Yeah, I've seen these posts where it's like, oh, Riot, pings are too toxic, we had to remove the bait ping or whatever, but then they release emotes that are far more toxic anyway. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. Man, she better be the coolest character ever with all this effort we're going through. I mean, she already sounds pretty cool. It looks like a dead end, no doors or anything, and no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is? A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Icarus. We don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Some old electric panels, you tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. A cluster of pipes and valves, nothing special. I've learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. You took a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Justice Punch! That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through it without breaking. It felt like my hand went inside of the wall itself. Could it be? Gonna be extra looking for a bit, decide you were right. I couldn't think of anything else, so I'm gonna make spaghetti. No worries, I'm glad that you're making yourself something good. The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Icarus. As shows my webcam, I've been looking at my webcam, it's slightly tilted, so I'll have to fix that. It's nothing major, but I'll fix that for next time. Cleaned out the pond. It's not an easy job. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and the Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. Icarus, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwyn. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Icarus. The one thing I can't understand is why is Emma's partner Pokemon not an Umbreon? Doesn't she seem very Umbreon coded? Welcome back, Cyber. Right, okay, it's just a straight line. Gwyn! Oh, that's her. She was the girl that I said was cute at the quiz. She is adorable. I really, really like her. I'm so glad that she's back. We've found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There's no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. This is all just a fancy way of showing off Chandelure's new Mega, which I'm very excited to see. I love Chandelure so much. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Icarus. I love Chandelure. Big fan. He's kind of like Vel'Koz a little bit in Unite, so I do play him quite a bit. Are we doing this? I'm going to win, so you all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. She's really cool. I like her a lot. I adore her. Oh my goodness, I adore her. My bad, I forgot she had other Pokemon. Gorgeist, it's a really tiny one. Chandelure Mega Evolve. Finish them. Oh, it's sick. Oh, that's sick. I love him. I love him. I really, really like him. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Icarus is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. I see, and what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor, and once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Icarus. It's true then? Icarus is my opponent for the next promotion match? See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. I like how during breakfast earlier, mom and her sister had their order. Aw, nice. That sounds delicious, Cypher. Hi, Jin Gang. How's it going? How you doing? How is your weekend going? Well, it seems I should prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. So, I do really like this character. I hope there's gonna be some follow-up. Okay, it looks like there might be. Because again, I feel like a couple of these stories are sort of falling flat so far, particularly the thing with Canary, right? There was no kind of apology, there was no redemption arc, there was no self-awareness at the end. And so, you know, with Gwyn here, I get it, right? She's fed up with her brother, so I'm hoping that after I beat him in the promotion match that they're gonna have some kind of reconciliation, right? The brother's gonna... because Ivor's clearly has a really big heart, right? And I don't think he realizes what he's doing, so once he gets the self-awareness, you know, right? I hope there's some kind of resolution there. Hi, Loon. Oh my gosh. Sorry, just walking across my screen here. I work in the salary slip is always given out to every employee without them asking. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle should come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Icarus. Princess. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Alright. You're good, had work earlier today and spent the last hour providing the fire support I've ever done in a video game, and you're very impressed. Let's go! Alright, let's head back to the dojo. Luna is so sweet. She just wants so much attention. I love her. I love her so much. A baby. A teeny tiny baby. At last you've arrived. Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now Icarus, shall we begin our match? Win, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Also, I was told she had a really cute bag. Where's her chandelier bag? There are places in life... Balloon. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Alloon, don't. Alloon. Hold on a sec. She's so cute. She's so cute, but she's being so bad. She is what we call activated right now. You done eat? No, she's just full of energy. Strength is power, strength is justice. Now let's see if I can focus on this battle. You were challenged by Ivor of the Fist of Justice. This might actually be kind of a tough battle for us. Hi Kren, how are you? Have you been? This is gonna be a little bit tough. It's gonna be a little bit tough. You got 3 shinies, let's go! I told you would love shiny hunting, Cran. Are you kidding me? I got frozen? I'm on cooldown. Oh, Mega Evolve Phalanx? Justice will win the day. All female, of course, because Queens. Let's go. Congrats, Cran. That is awesome. Did you shiny hunt in that one wild area where you can go up and down the staircase? Just switch in for a second. Hold on, I gotta get my items going here. Yes, the tower method, nice! So do you like shiny hunting? So there's a lot of different methods for shiny hunting, right? A lot of which are not available in this game. That's pretty much the main way. You leave and come back. That's pretty much how you shiny hunt in this game. But in other games, there's, for example, the Masuda method, where you breed 2 Pokemon from different regions for an increased chance for shiny eggs. Back in the day, we used to use a Poke Radar, which was really fun, but it was really shiny! You got a shiny Phantom! Hishu! I think Cran blessed you with the shiny luck. Now you just need one more Flabébé to get the whole line. Yo, it suits you so well. I'm running given the combo. I know, that's sick. Let's go. Let's see if I can weaken him at least a little bit. This is a tough one for me. I told you I don't have a lot of great answers for his Pokemon. Gallade is my main one, but he's kind of frail. He's kind of frail. Hey, nice, there we go. I could have played this fight a lot better. A lot better, I will admit. Retract your giggle? Defeat, how incredibly unjust. Listen, I'm out here fighting for my life, okay? I'm trying to read chat, fight a dude who I have barely any type advantage over, and stop a loon from causing mischief. Absolute mischief. I love her so much. I love her so much. She's my girl. Alright. Against all odds, we did it. Now, if I would have been able to Mega Evolve my Gallade, maybe that would have been different, but I'm not allowed. I don't have access to the stone for it. I don't know when I'll have access to the stone for it, if ever, at this point. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear that I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It is true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together? Out of the question. You're the elder of us, and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Eivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Icarus my thanks. As a token of my gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Mocha finished this fight for me and earned her place on my team. Let's go. Yeah, Mocha's pretty cute. Pretty cute. It was a good match, Icarus. I would be honored if you'd face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. See, even the conclusion of this, right? I do think Gwyn is right. He shouldn't rely on other people to fix his messes. Yes, that's absolutely true. But he did ask her for help in understanding how to control his, you know, punch first, ask questions later mentality, and she just straight up told him no. I'm just not understanding why a couple of these characters were not getting there, right? It's almost like their stories are being cut at the midway point. You know what I mean? It left me feeling like this was unresolved and that Gwyn was just, I don't want to say irrationally mad at him, but I feel like she could have said, yeah, we'll work on it together or something. She didn't have to just tell him, oh, you're on your own, buddy. Because clearly he's not doing a great job of it being on his own. Grand delicious. I love that. And good morning, Floof. How are you? Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues in a missing person's case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axis go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? You got really sick, fell asleep, and everything was okay. You woke up, you could barely move. Oh, Floof, I'm sorry. Please take care of yourself. I hope you feel better soon. You mean like reading a map? Are they dense? Turtley, you might think this is bad. Our ace detective, who's apparently brilliant and the best detective in the city, probably because she's the only detective in the city, came to this same conclusion. It took her a very long time to realize that it meant like coordinates on a map. I thought it was just a roundabout reference to the games. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. Is something the matter? I do feel better now, but still painful. Oh no. Floof, make sure you hydrate. You gotta eat and hydrate. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? How do you guys feel? Would you try the croissant curry? I would. I mean, it's just curry with a different starch with it. So instead of rice, it's just a croissant. I think you would want to fill the croissant with the curry. I think that would make more sense, but it's basically just Japanese curry anyway. It's just with the croissant instead. I feel like the croissant would be good dipped, yeah. Yeah. I would personally prefer it just be filled, because they could just bite into it, right? You're still doing fine, managing to make your bestie by Pal World. I've never played Pal World, Floof, but I'm very interested in it. It looks very, very good. I want the new Digimon game. Sludgebom's been talking about it in the server, and I really, really want it, but it's really expensive. I mean, it's the price of any other game, but I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding out where our X and Y axis meet. The Digimon game looks good. I agree. I really, really want to play it. You had to go since you started to feel worse. No, that's good. I'm glad that you decided to go to take care of yourself. I think that was the right decision. You really like the game? I'm glad. Let's go. I heard it's a fantastic game. Good morning. No sign of Tawny or Lita just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Ooh, performance sneakers? Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny. You're laughing at all this nonsense a lot. Do you know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. Like Grass Chipmunk with a submachine gun. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Icarus, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? Sure. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. I'm gonna be honest. Just based on this answer, I know we've known this person for about 3 sentences here. This sounds like Mabel. This sounds exactly like Mabel. Now I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I want to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. Dude, what did Tawny do? Why are debt collectors after us? Why would she do that? Tawny doesn't seem like the type to make stupid financial decisions like that. I get that she wants to promote this hotel, but why would she do that? You love going into debt to various kinks and miscreants? Yeah. You made it by Pal World because you found her really adorable to the avatar and he got him in game too. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so cool, Floof. What was that call about? Honestly, it was about Tawny. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Icarus? How deep in trouble are we exactly? I don't know, Naveen. They'll be calling you in a couple minutes, probably. Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ, especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Icarus? If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. I actually thought they were going to send me alone. AZ, isn't this the guy from XY? Yeah. Yep. Thanks, I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. Thanks, Turtley. Have a good rest of your night. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Yeah, I agree, Floof. Alright, I guess, oh wait, more wild areas, let's go. So it looks like here... Is that a Trapinch? Trapinch would be cool. I'm not confident Trapinch, but it kind of looks like him. Okay, so we have 14... Is that it? Did we just get 1? Oh, 15. Scoliopede, that's kind of cool. And is that it? I believe that's all we got. Okay, so 2 new wild areas. That's fun. I do also want to stop by Cosertico to see if they have any new Mega Evolution Stones. Hopefully they're all just going to be here instead of also at that other place. I mean, maybe I should just check both to be safe, but... Remember how the company or fresh you attended a few weeks ago, so the room is on the first ground floor. It's a shop. Basically, the company you work for is professional upstairs neighbors. Think of what the people on the ground floor heard when we all had to stand to attention when ordered. Yeah, I mean, people live in apartment complexes pretty frequently. Let's see. Nope, they did add the chandelier one though, which is pretty cool, but we're not using chandelier this run. Alright, I guess it'll be a little while longer. Do we want to stop by one of the... Yeah, I think we'll just go to the Rust Syndicate for now, and then we will, we'll check out the wild areas. We clean the city of dirt and dust. Watch us grunts wash away the rust. Hey, looks like we got visitors. Huh? What do you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yeah, we're here to talk. Oh, we're here to talk, huh? Dude, look at these. Look at their faces, man. Here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty here. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe if I crush you in a Pokemon battle, you'll run off and stop bothering us. So these people are certainly poison-type trainers, right? That means you and me are gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girl. Oh. Self-destruct? I think I got the protect off in time. I think I got it off in time. That was unexpected. Oh, jeez. What a bold opening move. I know he just ran in and just full sent it. Talk about loosened face. What? I lost? Hey, you cheated, didn't you? That's why you're never gonna make it past being a guard, see? Hey, shut up. I didn't see you pulling a win on your end either. What's the good news, man? My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing out in front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I failed to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Ooh, sounds cool. Bro blew up his own Pokemon. Now, who are our guests? Wow, he's got some crazy facial hair? Are those mutton chops? Are those spiky mutton chops? Yo, he's got a King Gambit statue. Eggman's evil French cousin. It's really good. Mr. Felipe. Standing guard isn't just busy work, it's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. Now then, my name is Felipe. What brings you to our humble office today? We're here to discuss a loan. Oh, then you must be Icarus. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. Bro got a mohawk and the rest of his hair decided to grow at the side. But what a shame to find out this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guards so thoroughly and heartlessly? Okay, first of all, they started it. It's not my fault they suck. What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves. But it would also be rude of me to send you away when you came all the way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle, and we call it even. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. Oh. Nessie. He blew up. It's like Zangief. Yeah, this guy's, he's something. Sheesh. I don't know what kind of moves this guy, what kind of Pokemon this guy's gonna have, so we'll see how it goes. So how about you show me what you can do in a Pokemon battle, huh? Sure. I do like the enthusiasm. But I'm part of the Rust Syndicate's top brass. My approval is hard to win. I wouldn't want to leave you with false optimism about how business with us goes. Steelix. Okay, so it looks like they use maybe poison and steel types. And steel types, I should say. Yeah, it's poison and steel. The other guy had, I think, did he have a poison type? Oh god, oh gee whiz. I should actually mega. Hold on. The other guy had poison steel, so okay, yes. I'm like, what did he use? He used, oh, he had a Garbodor. Just hold on. We need Gallade to just finish this guy off real quick. And then I'm gonna send out... These spikes suck. These spikes suck, man. Yeah, I'm trying to mega. Here we go. Use explosion. Nah, I don't know self-destruct. I don't think I have a TM for it either. Let's go. Electro's kind of the goat. Ah, Mega Skarmory. Yo, this is sick because my best friend's favorite Pokemon is actually Skarmory, so I'm really excited. Let's go. Our two stones connect us. Our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. You're past me now, so gonna go. But have Swiftly stream. Aw, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Imagine Mega Miss Maggie is true. The hat just gets bigger. Oh man, he got them toenails. I see, your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. I wish you had done a little bit better there, sir, because I kind of want to see Mega Skarmory. I don't want to see it, but... Very impressive indeed for someone so young. I've taken the liberty of healing your Pokemon as a sign of my goodwill. And as a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. That Zangief, yeah, it seems we're all coming to the same conclusion about this guy. Come on, Icarus, we should head in after him. That Zangief. The atmosphere in this office is tense. Oh. This office is actually kind of sick. Into the elevator, please. Yo, this place is sick though. Wait here, please. Oh no. Oh no, he's hot. This guy. if you want to know my type. Oh no. Oh no. He can't be a villain. I'm okay with him being a villain, but these two are here to speak with you, boss. And who exactly am I speaking with? They're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. So, you two came in place of Tawny, eh? She's too good to come herself? But tell me, Felipe, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? You were supposed to crush their spirits, make them more persuadable. Sorry, boss, they're stronger than they look. You want hot tea? Enjoy, Floof. You don't say? Wasn't that interesting? So you two, I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal? Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry, can I ask, who are you? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. Mr. Corbeau. Never really wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know, but Felipe there shoved it on me. Your talents far exceeded my own, sir. It is only natural I would surrender the boss's seat to you. Bah, enough of that. We've got guests. This isn't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Y'all got the same glasses and everything? Yeah. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. Yeah, I wonder why. At least, not before agreeing to everything we ask. See, here's the thing, right? I would agree, but not for the reasons everyone else agreed. He speaks very ominously, and I love that. I love that. By the way, has the Switch volume been too low? It looks low on my end. Should I crank it up a bit, or has it been okay? It seems kind of low. Future Icarus cosplay? I could. I'm gonna crank the volume up a little bit. That seems very low. Now then, let's talk business. Yes, sir. Like I said though, you better make it worthwhile, otherwise who knows what may happen to you. We promise we're taking this super seriously. We had to come in Tawny's place because we couldn't get a hold of her. To be honest though, we're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place. I guess I'd interpret your friend Tawny's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. She's such a caring girl after all. Fill them in, Felipe. This whole deal began when I encountered Tawny out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help in return. As thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out at was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her 100,000 Poke Dollars for this purpose. Your friend helped us. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me? You said on the phone that the interest is already up to 1 million Poke Dollars now. You call that helping? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel so that she could pay us back in full the very next day. Okay, so Tawny was just delusional. What? But her videos aren't that great anyways. We'd be lucky if one of them broke even 10 views. They're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I take financial matters very seriously. I even personally warned her, you know. I straight up asked her, are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a video that good? I told her she shouldn't be over-promising. We all can be a little delulu from time to time. This just seems out of character for Tawny though. Tawny is me when it comes to no, don't say that. But she did. So now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about the situation? That interest rate is just crazy. What's this? Trying to go back on our terms? Sorry kid, but a deal's a deal. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 Poke Dollars that Tawny borrowed between her and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interest she's accrued. All the extra interest she's accrued. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not a monster. I know that having a big old debt from Tawny hanging over your head can't be fun. This is just Pikachu entrapment of a generally good person. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I do think it started out that way, right? Him saying, oh, I'll do you a favor since you did us a favor. Yes, I agree with that. But but the thing is though, is him saying you're kind of delusional for thinking you can pay it all back in one day and her still going for it? Like, that's a little crazy to me. And I doubt you can cough up the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs for us here and there. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? Ah, no, I shouldn't be losing my temper at innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here, out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokemon showdown, every single one of us. So what do you say? I assume you'll accept? Sure. Now that's what I'd like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of and we're done working for you? Well, if you work really, really hard, maybe just one job. Or I could keep giving you more work. It's up to me, really. So you're saying you might just keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry, it probably won't come to that. But look on the bright side. These jobs will be all for the benefit of the city. Just do your best, and I'm sure everything will go fine. To be clear, this deal is between you two and the Rust Syndicate. Tawny has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. My thing is, if she's a resident here, how do you not know about the evil loan shark with the whole office building? I agree, because Lita also knew about it. Actually, both of them knew about it, and I think even AZ knew about it, so I don't know why Tawny didn't know, especially when she's always running around the city, giving people tours, etc. I'm not sure if her pride I feel like the implication is that her pride just got the better of her, but I feel like that's kind of weak. I don't know, it's kind of weak to me. You want to send the green sea turtle back out to sea? Can you do that? That would be cool. I think Turtley would really appreciate that. I'm so glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. Guess now we know firsthand how they rope people into giving them free labor forever. Tawny is such an idiot. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it to help AZ. Hey, would you clear out already? I've got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay around here another second. Come on, Icarus, let's head back to Hotel Z. Okie dokie. I guess we'll head back for now then. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We're back, Naveen. Oh, you're alive. Thank goodness. Aw, thanks, Floette. Sweet of you to worry about us. Floette was on the edge the whole time you two were gone. Was on edge the whole time you were gone. If you'd had been any later, she might have unleashed her ruin of light on the Rust Syndicate. You can't let her do that. We really don't want to start a never-ending feud with those guys. Yes, Dragonair's still on the team. The team is solidified, with the exception of not having a Scraggy yet. That's precisely why I did all I could to keep Floette calm. So how did things go? They're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumors said. So what do we do next? We can't really do much until the Rust Syndicate gets in touch about what they want us to do. And we still haven't managed to get a hold of Tawny either. For the moment, I guess we should start by figuring out our next steps the Team MZ way. That's right, it's strategy meeting time. Okie dokie. Let's do it. Okay, let the strategy meeting begin. Today's topic, how are we going to handle the Rust Syndicate orders? Or maybe I should be asking, how do we deal with the Rust Syndicate overall? Shouldn't we try and find out all we can about Tawny's debt, for starters? If I could, I would, but what are we supposed to do when we don't even know where she is? Surely she'll make her way back to the hotel eventually. Huh? Is it strategy meeting time? Did I miss an update from Vinny or something? Tawny! What'd you go out and take a sketchy loan for? We're gonna have to bust our butts to pay it back. Oh, you found out. Yeah, I did borrow some money to make a new Hotel Z promo. But it was just a little, nothing to get all worried over. Oh, for sure. Just a little $1 million in interest. No worries, right? No way, that can't be right. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. Wait, what? There is something about interest. It was so small I couldn't even see it without zooming in. Well, that's awfully sneaky. But if it's there in print, I'm afraid they've got us over a barrel. Hold on, I'm getting a call from Vinny. Hey Vinny, got more Rogue Mega Evolution cases for us? Yeah, please go ahead and send us the info like always. This is going to be a lot to handle on top of the Rust Syndicate's jobs. What jobs? The Rust Syndicate is saying it's still on you to pay back the original sum you borrowed, of course, but now some of us are also stuck working for them till they say your stupid interest paid off. Seriously? I don't know how all this happened while I was out helping folks, but I'm really sorry. Huh, guess I'll just add these rogue Pokemon to the strategy meeting agenda. Tawny seems wholly unaffected by all of this. It's kind of crazy to me. According to Vinny's report, we've got another 3 locations with Pokemon that are probably gonna rogue Mega Evolve. First, looks like there's a Mawile in Sector 6 of the Magenta District. Oh no, we're gonna have to fight Kishu's Shadow Self. Then we got a Barbarical in Sector 5 of the Blue District, and lastly an Ampharos in Sector 6 of the Rogue District. Let's split up who goes where again. Then we can each figure out the details of our targets later. Hope you're still good with going around and helping all 3 Icarus. So today's first mission, handling the Mawile that's going rogue in Magenta Sector 6. Tawny, you can go. Second mission, helping the Barbarical in the sewers of Blue Sector 5. I'll be there. And third mission, taking care of Ampharos in Rogue Sector 6. This one will be on a rooftop apparently. Naveen, go check it out. I'll do whatever I can to help. Sorry, Icarus, I know this is a lot on your plate. Let's focus on the rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon for now, okay? Yeah, while her debt continues to accumulate. Let's just focus on that. I feel like Tawny should be a lot more stressed out. I'm really starting to not like her now. I don't know what's going on, man. I went from liking the whole cast to suddenly now I just can't stand everyone. Okay. I think we've earned a break, aka, going to some wild areas. Let's go for our Gibble run as always. I don't know, it just seems... yeah, I could see Tawny falling for that. I could see it. I just don't see why she's so unaffected. Right? I would be freaking out. If I owed someone $1 million, I'd be freaking out. Well, I guess she doesn't. I guess we took her debt. So I guess that's why she doesn't care. Alright, time to try for Gyarados. At least Gyarados is really easy to spot. I could probably just spot him from outside. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. Let's, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. We'll get Absol some screen time here. And there he goes. Nice, alright. That's Wild Zone 11 complete. And let's go for our Delibird next. Let's go. Let's go. Oops, I did not mean to Mega Evolve there. Oh. That'll, it's fine, I guess. Alright, so we finished those 2 wild areas. Let's head to, I guess, 13. No. Oh, we did finish 13. 14 then. Right, we can't teleport straight there. Right, I think it's this area here. Use the substation's buildings and equipment to sneak, okay. Ooh, Aeron. He's really cute, I'm not gonna lie. He's actually really, really cute. The way he was like pawing at the ground. That's so annoying. We did already catch a Drover. Alright, we're gonna probably have to keep Diggersby out, or all the rocks in this area. Mega Evolved Pokemon can't be sent to box. Fair enough. Actually, Electros is kind of lower level. I guess for Alligator should be replaced really. Seed of Mastery, nice. Those seem good to have. Oh, Emolga. We did already catch one. Discharge, nice, nice. The ball is good. Oh no. We've angered everyone here. Oh god. Oh, there's a lot of captures here actually. Yeah, that area is actually kind of dangerous and nothing too interesting for me. Is that... It's not Duraludon, is it? I can't tell who the two on the bottom are exactly. Alright, let's head back to the Pokemon Center real quick. Just heal up. Actually, my Pokemon aren't really damaged. It's just me. I don't think I can heal myself at the Pokemon Center. Okay, I wasn't seeing too much there. I'm thinking a couple of them spawn at night, so you know what? Let's actually just turn it to night just to see. Because I wasn't seeing too many more Pokemon beyond, what I caught. I actually imagine that leaving some of those rocks, excuse me, is probably pretty good because you can hide behind them, you know? So I'm not going to destroy all those rocks, and in that case I'm going to have for Alligator out because I think he'll be pretty helpful. Okay, we need to catch Lyron as well. Now there should be, is it Onyx or Steelix? It looks like Onyx. Definitely not my favorite area, I'm gonna be honest. It's a large area and there's not really much in it. Am I missing anyone? No, it doesn't really seem- oh wait, Onyx? Onyx? Onyx where? I don't see him. There he is. Hey. There we go. I don't know if we're gonna catch him off this though. Alright, nice, nice, nice. I'll take that. Alright, I say we let's head to the other wild zone. See what we can find. We got 14 and 15, I assume. Did we get 15? 15. Hi, Princess! Aluna's screaming. She has returned. Hi! Hi, Sweet Pea. Welcome back. That's my girl. Welcome back. That's my cutie patootie. No, you can't have my drinks, no matter how cute you are. No, that's illegal. Hi. There she goes. Ooh, Punkaboo. Wrong move. Okay, Punkaboo's a nice capture. Oh, look at the gore, guys. How cool. Getting past this area is gonna be a little bit rough. We have already caught Shuffle before. Oh! Oh, Bennett, Haunter, more Haunters. It's a pretty small area. A couple of these wild areas are really, really small. Hold on, what's the lore behind this one? This narrow zone gives little room to hide. Pokemon vary greatly from day to night. Okay, interesting. So we did happen to come here at night. The way he runs, he do be hopping though. Okay, we might have to come back during the day. Do we have a bench nearby? Yeah, I feel like whenever I'm not looking for a bench, there's a million of them. And then when I need one, I can't find any. Oh wait, this is actually the next Froakie quest. Let's go for this. Ready to give stage 2 of Service Bestest Ever Scaffolding course a go? The goal is 40 seconds. Let's try it. Hey, let's go. You did it. Froakie's so cute. Froakie's probably over at the final stage of our greatest, hardest ever scaffolding course already. I'm assuming we get the Froakie out of this, right? I'm guessing. Hi Gappa, how are you? How is your weekend going? I think we'll switch it today. We'll switch it today and we will head back to that wild zone. Alright, let's see what we can find. Okay, we still have the Punkaboos out. I might end up replacing Thunder Wave because I don't end up using it too much. That went right through him. Okay, there's the Scoliope. It's me, I'm on the TV. Yeah, Kren has been fantastic for a team. Really, really enjoying him. Oh, well, I guess we have no choice here. Shame. Yeah, that's gonna be an annoying catch. Okay, it is just a Scoliope and then one mystery Pokemon, which is more than likely the rare spawn. And I don't know if it's gonna be a daytime spawn or a nighttime spawn. I really have no way of knowing, so we're gonna have to just keep coming back, I think. Probably just gonna have to keep coming. Find. That's been working out well enough for me. Now, Wild Zone 14, we came here during the day and night, right? This was a zone I didn't really care for. One Crandall, you're actually not, but oh shoot, that's cool. What are your pronouns? I'm sorry if I've just been assuming. Barbarical and Ampharos. What type is Barbarical? Is it water fighting, I think? Water fighting, I want to say? What do we have? A couple of these are sort of... I guess we can use Electros, maybe? They then, but I'm sorry, people calling me him. Oh, okay. His pronouns are they, them. Okay, I will do my best to remember. Please feel free to correct me anytime. I will say I have basically short-term memory loss from chemo, so if I forget, just correct me. If I forget anything, just please remind me. There is a Remind Icarus button, for that very reason. Do we take on Barbarical? I feel like I'm kinda underleveled, I'm gonna be honest. Hi, Lord Empoleon. How's your weekend going? Maybe we should, train a little bit. Do you think we're ready to take this guy? I'm feeling kind of weak. Feeling a little weak. I'm gonna head to the Stone Emporium. I don't think there's gonna be new stones there, but just to check. Just to check. You can use the fun gag. Okay, I will remember. Take on the lesbian post creature. Okay. Let's just check out the shop just to make sure there's no new stones. I don't think there is. I think they're probably only at the other place, but let's just check anyway. Check. No. Oh my god, $100,000. Alright, let's heal up and try our luck here. I'm not super confident. Wait, we're gonna have to enter from here, I think. I'm not super confident, but our Electros has been doing very, very well. So let's see if maybe we can take him on. I wonder why there's sectors. Yeah, they kind of explained that they were keeping... Oh, do you mean like the wild zones, or do you mean just the sectors in general? I don't know, man. I will tell you that the city is rather confusing to navigate around at times. Don't use Electros? Okay, what typing is Barbarical? Is he like... I don't know if he's water fighting? What is he? Who cares about that Pokemon, you know? No offense to the Barbarical lovers, but I'm not one of them. Oh, it's rock fighting? Oh no, rock fighting, that's kind of rough. I guess I could use for alligator, maybe? Maybe for alligator? Just use water, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. I think that's fine. For alligator was huge for this one? Okay. Wait, did I pass the entrance? I think the entrance is probably back here. No, it's not. This is actually just a random staircase. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, of course it is. You learned on TikTok, you know those plus moves you got? You have to press the plus on your controller. Yes. Yes, sir. You have to... You can use those plus moves, but it's nice though, because even Pokemon that don't have Megas, you can make really good use of them, right? I think it's nice. I like it. Anything down here? A zinc, not bad. We should turn in our colorful screws. I probably have enough for another upgrade. So we might want to do that at some point. Maybe I'll remember after this fight, or maybe I won't. How do I get up? Where's the ladder? Do I have to go... Wait, do I have to go over here? Is there like a sewer area? Ew, I hate it here. Oh, yeah, would you look at that? Alright. Get it for alligator. Alright, let's do this. Let's do our best. God, he's just standing there. Menacingly. I guess this Barbaracle is our light at the end of the tunnel here. I wonder how many Binnacle make up a Mega Barbaracle. Though I guess what we should be thinking about is how to handle this battle. Barbaracle becomes rock and fighting type when it Mega Evolves. Staryu and I are gonna give this all we got. Do you guys like Barbaracle? I know there's people that probably do, but I don't know, man. He's just goofy. He's goofy. I feel like I ask this every time I see him, but he's just goofy. I hate him. Good answer. Oh. Okay, I like this much better. I like this form much better. Oh, they ate all my power. Okay, his run is silly. He's kind of cool in this form, I hate to say it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a Vibaracle fan, but he's less hideous in this form. Oh, for alligator. Oh, buddy. Why can I not open my menu? Am I... Why can't I not open my menu? That was weird. If I just ignore these guys, maybe they'll go away. Maybe eventually they will go away. I feel like I'm a little bit under-leveled. Alright, maybe we should handle these guys. It's really not that big of a deal. That's crazy. Oh no. Oh no, I do feel kinda weak, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like I'm strong enough to actually deal with him. Will you attempt the battle again? Continue with previous progress. You can carry over the damage you'd already dealt? Oh. What? No, we don't need to do that. It sounds kinda lame. I just give up and then go train maybe? You lost the battle, train up your Pokemon? Yeah, I think that's probably the best move. Well guys, I did start a little bit early, so I think here would kind of be a decent place to stop. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. I will be live again tomorrow, 6 PM EST, as always. I'm gonna play some more Pokemon. We'll get back into League and Unite as well, probably next week, so please do not worry. Please join the Discord if you haven't already, highly recommend it. Good people there. And, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Good night, guys.
I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. So I walked down the back before the second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest, that's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around, and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 AM and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is bare.